What's everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Grimm's Global Gaming. Today we have a fresh look at Path of Exile 2, The Last of the Druids. We've got some really good updates, patches done. Let's get stuck into it and have a look, eh? Oh, and Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year. All the best, everyone. Alright. Let's begin. Make sure for the latest updates, trends, to follow me on twitch.com. Grimm's Global Gaming 101. We've got plenty of Destiny coming up. Diablo 4. I have a good one for you. It's coming up in a couple of hours. It's a new Wulong. That's the one. Wulong. It's a new game made by that developer. Apparently it's the best of the best so far. I'm yet to judge that one. So we're going to be beginning with a new character for the new content.
Ranger.
So we have the Ranger.
Lurking among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief. Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy, if you must.
Yeah, don't think so. We've got the warrior.
It is a pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores a whipped and broken child. Our people made you strong. How were they repaid? Sedition and lies. Speak now if you choose.
Next up, the Druid.
Primal Druid. A man torn between two worlds. But our forests have no place for another of your kind. Let the great wolf hear your final remarks.
So it sounds like a bit of racism there. I don't like the Druid just because he's a Druid. Is that right?
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last.
Mercenary.
Hired hand. Every life has a price, and your crossbow has kept your coin purse full. Here you are judged and found guilty. What say you? Pagan, you failed to liberate your brothers, just as you have failed in poisoning my subjects against me. Call out to your dreamer. Let us see if he answers.
Okay, so we don't just have these, we also have byproducts of them. So the witch and sorceress.
sorceress! You were banished by your Akara for experimenting with the elements. Arrogance has led you here, and arrogance keeps you on those gallows. Speak your piece!
Okay, we also have
Ranger!
from the Ranger to the Huntress.
Feral Asmirian, expelled from your mountain. You are wild at heart and wild of mind. Oh, how the glory of the Asmiri has faded. I sentence you to death. Say your piece.
So basically, when I began, we didn't have these bottom classes. But there's still 1, 2, 3, 4 that are locked. I think what we have to do is play the top ones and unlock them. I could be completely wrong. It's pretty much, I've played 30 minutes of this game, so it's basically we're at the beginning. And we're going to find out together what it is to get these classes. So today, being the content, not really into the druid, but I'm going to use the druid so we can try and unlock what's underneath that one. Okay?
Primal druid, a man torn between two worlds. But our forests have no place for another of your kind. Let the great wolf hear your final remarks.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get a name for the other characters. They all seem to be taken, and let me tell you, I spent a good hour trying to find a name. So, I ended up just typing in random letters. So, let's try our luck again. I'm going to use a bit of knowledge from my school here. Can anyone tell me what this means? Well, it's a Dutch or Welsh name, and it means holy silver. In this case, perfect for a druid of the circle of, I don't know, circle of the sun, moon, whatever. Basically, it's holy silver. Let's see if we can get it. And I think you've got 3 different classes to choose from. We've got Nature's Bounty, Lasting Destruction. Looks like a lot of weather elements. Basic Druid. So that's control of the beast. I think I like this one. Okay, so that name already exists, okay? This will be taking it for sure. But we'll see. This means to be of the land or forest, I think. Yeah, that one already exists as well. Like I said, it's hard to find a name. So I'm going to use AI here. Ancient Celtic. Okay. So Catbird, an Ulster cycle druid, often translated as Noah of the Oak Tree.
Let the great wolf hear your final remarks.
Alright. So Catbird. Kidding me. Alright, I'm gonna go the meaning of what that was, and it is Noah of the Oak Tree. If that's taken, it's bullshit. That's taken. Yeah. Honestly, that is a load of shit. I don't think all these names are taken. I think it's a load of shit. Anyway. Oh, it accepted it. Thank you, Harry Crutch. Let's begin.
Oh, seems that Dreyarch's not done with me yet.
By the first ones, you're alive. I'm glad to see another living soul.
Oh, I've got problems of my own to tend.
What? You just leave?
Ah, nay, lad. Now speak. What befell ye?
Oh, first ones, bless you. The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him, until that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could...
Too late.
Reach
Thanks for the
find
weapon. So to equip your weapon on PlayStation, press the center button. Square to auto equip. And X to move it. If you have a look down the bottom, tells you what buttons to use.
Abomination! The beast still waits within.
Okay. So there's something we need to do. What have I missed? Select shapeshift form. By pressing triangle. Navigate to your equipped talisman. Yep. Change form. So it is on bear form at the minute. Select shapeshift form. Werewolf. Bear. I'm going to go the werewolf, I think. Who doesn't love a good ferocious wolf?
Not man, not beast, but both.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Feels familiar somehow.
So, socket the gem. L1. And this is giving us Volcano. So this is a skill gem. Basically, a new skill. Don't try and overcomplicate it. A skill gem is a skill. In the form of a gem, so you can place it in your inventory to use as a skill. That's it.
Like meeting an old friend I canna name.
Oh dear. So the map was down. Be sure to explore all your map, because you can't move on until you've found what you're supposed to find. And you won't know what you're supposed to find until it says you can't go through. These spiders are deadly. Didn't even say please.
Wasted on ye, you bloody lump.
So this skill is very good because you can run in all directions and still hit them without aiming. It's almost cheating. Oh dear. Oh, come on. I dodged into that.
Still breathing. That's a start. Sleep now, whatever's left of ye.
We've gained a passage point. Also gained some new loot. So grand skill, skeletal warrior minion. And the one we have creates the lightning bolt, which I just said is a good weapon. So unless we can equip the two, it's not worth it. But it is worth keeping because the right tool for the right job. Okay? And you won't know until you know. All right. Excuse me. Navigate to the passive tree. There we are. So here's your armor tree. And it is huge. Okay. I've had a glimpse at this. I have no idea how long this would take to map out your playstyle. Basically, the playstyle is never ending by the looks of this. And I think that's fantastic. Because it's going to keep us busy. And that's what we want in a game. Alright. So, first skill. Armor and energy shield. 10 to armor, 5 to maximum energy. 10 to spell or attack. And attack. We're already strong, so I'm going to go even stronger. Confirm with square, and that's it. Moving on. So they're red and it's saying unidentified. So basically, you don't know the stats or how good they are or what they do until we use these. Alright? So this helmet gives 28 to accuracy and 7 dexterity. Evasion, 19. Again. The boots. Good mana, which gives you your magic. And it's also good for cold resistance and evasion. Alright. This is a level 2 armor, 37, so it's good armor. A higher level, 20% increased armor with 9% increased rarity of items found. Now, I like the sound of that already. So it's extra loot. So you got this one, accuracy, dexterity, or extra loot, and armor. We don't need accuracy. We don't use a bow, okay? Just putting that out there. Alright, moving along.
Well done. Please come inside.
Into instance. Huh. Oh, it's telling us who's in there. The Jinna Tunic. And fuck you, GGG. Beat the Paw. We got some interesting names there. Like I said, all the names are taken. Even the shit ones.
This is no stronghold. Wouldn't he stand up to a stiff breeze?
Sorry guys, one moment.
Friendly's the name. You're skilled with the violence, if what you did out there in the riverbanks is any sign.
Oh yeah, skilled with the violence.
I take it. Well, have no fear. This place is something of a hideaway for many of us now, and we could sorely use your skills in these dark times. I'll smith for you what I can, if you're willing to bend your violence toward our defense. There's a beast of particular dark power stalking us out in the Ferrin. It moves unseen under the dirt and attacks without warning. We can't leave the walls to find food, and I've been unable to corner and slay the beast myself. Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be in...
Seems he's the only thing holding this place together.
So first quest, slay the devourer. Alright. What's this?
Welcome to the Camp of the Lost, honored druid. I am Una. I can only assume your presence here is a sign that the first ones have taken notice of our dire plight. The very land cries out in pain, and you may be just the man we need.
Okay.
All this began
So this must be the new content.
took his most loyal men into the Grillwood. After he returned, a madness grew in him. Something happened out there. Please, I beg of you, travel into the forest and begin your search. There must be some clue as to what took place. I fear this land's sickness will only deepen unless we do something. Hello.
So what I'm going to do, everyone can do their own journey, how they want to do it, but I'm going to do mission for mission. That way I don't fall too far behind on either, and I can increase the power levels and skills that needed in order to go on.
Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
Alright, we've got no cash for that anyway. But we can sell items, and to do that, you just move it over, okay? But we don't want to sell that. We don't want to sell anything we have, actually. So this gives us a new skill. You can check what it is by pressing triangle.
Furious Slam pounds the ground with your front paws, dealing damage twice to enemies caught by both. If you have enough rage, it will spend some to make much larger, more powerful slams. It will also leave behind jagged ground to slow enemies. Entangle grows gnarled roots which attach vines to nearby enemies, damaging and slowing them. Lunar Assault projects a crescent of ice with your claws. This skill is very good at freezing enemies. Volcano creates an eruption at the target location. Holding down the skill,
we already got that.
Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground, dealing area damage.
We can't afford
it causes
these.
an extra shockwave from any jagged ground it hits. Entangle grows gnarled roots which attach vines to nearby enemies, damaging and slowing them.
I think anything that can slow them down. Ice is also good for tick damage, but it only does a small area.
Entangle grows gnarled roots
So I'm going to go with this,
to nearby enemies, damaging
but each to their own.
Earthquake creates fragmentation rounds. Disengage.
Different weapons will give you different abilities.
Flame wall ignites enemies caught within it. Any projectiles that pass through the wall will deal extra fire damage.
So I think this
You also consume a lightning infusion from your other skills to add extra lightning.
one here is
to
the
projectiles.
minion weapon.
Flame wall ignites enemies caught within it. Ice Nova can chill and freeze enemies.
So that's
It
not a
will
bad
also
one.
Consume a cold fury. Disengage. Flame. Frost bomb pulses with ice, reducing enemies' resistance to elemental damage. After a time, the orb will explode and leave behind a cold infusion.
That'd be good for later on.
Spark projectiles bounce off walls and have a chance to shock enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. Spark can also...
Yep, I like that.
Is a physical area spell. If it kills a monster or hits a corpse, it summons a short-lived bone minion. You can use your other dead minions as fuel for this skill while they are reviving, but only once each. Unearth is a... Monsters that die while infected with contagion will spread the infection to nearby enemies. The damage of a contagion increases each time it spreads. Other chaos debuffs on the enemy, such as Essence Drain, will also be spread. Infected Furious Slam pounds the ground with your front paw.
Alright.
Spark projectiles bounce.
So it looks like it has to be put onto something. So what I might do... No, I'm wrong. Okay.
Bye.
Skills can be managed in the skill menu. There we go. So travel through Clearfell to Growlwood. Cycle quest, directional pad, L2 and directional pad. Second quest, search Clearfell for the entrance to the mud barrier. So we could do both while we're there. Radio menu. The radio menu gives fast access to rebinding and character menus. Hold middle button to open your radio menu. Move left or right to select the bind screen, release to select an option. Select a bind slot and press square. We're now binding Town Portal on the directional pad. And that's it. So you can do that with anything that you've got.
Ancient relics, poison of land and beast alike.
Oh shit. I gotta move that button, that's annoying. And I've I've actually got to change all the buttons because it's not my playstyle. She got me. So like I said, remapping buttons is probably a wise decision. Yeah, now I'll leave that there. The map is infuriating. So basically, if you hold L2, you can then use other buttons, like a second bar, okay? So now we're not going to slip and hit the map all the time. So you hold L2 and then L1. Okay? And I'd forgot that I'd changed the buttons. Fuck no. Alright, maybe we won't challenge her straight away. We're not really ready for that. And armor would surely help. And we'll save that one. Orb of Transmutation. Upgrades the normal item to a magic item with one modifier. Where to use on a normal item to apply it. Okay. That's not a normal rarity. now gain life as we kill. And now we've got 49% increased damage as a werewolf. Fantastic. So let's give it another crack. We're now getting health back just for punching on. Pretty good. So as I was saying before, the builds are absolutely endless. Yeah, bit of luck comes into play. Head of the Winter Wolf. So that's through Grellwood. And here we are, the mud bar.
Tunnels of mud and filth. Aye, this reeks of the Devourer's lair.
Like primal will. Restless dead.
Come on. Alrighty. So you've basically got the catch of the game. Lots to do. But it is now past my bedtime. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tune into my channel on Twitch to see all the latest updates. Hit that like, subscribe, and any tips would be greatly appreciated to help continue bringing the new content. Thanks again.